here in this of like my. There's charities and churches here in Austin that are specifically focused on helping people like myself avoid homelessness. You know, kind of a preemptive step towards addressing homelessness here in the city. They'd much rather pay somebody's rent versus having somebody in a shelter. A lot of these charities offer it once every 6 months. Some of them have lottery systems where you call in on a Tuesday between midnight and noon, and then they call you back. Some offer $50 in assistance. Some will cover up to $300 or $400. I've done that 3 times now in the last 6 months. Just recently, since I left my job at.
How much do you think you've gotten from charity?
Less than $1,000.
Okay,
but very grateful for all of it.
Before I ask the question, do you have any disabilities? Mental, physical?
Probably undiagnosed mental issues, but yeah, don't we all?
I guess. But nothing physical.
No. Nothing
preventing you from doing anything necessarily?
Correct, just old age.
Okay, then, well, 46, come on.
I know.
We're not old.
Like Louis C.K. says, no one's getting a merit badge for crossing me, walking me across the street.
Well, since I know you're able-bodied and, you don't have anything diagnosed and you don't have a substance abuse issue and we're taking money from charity, I'll ask the question then. Why the do you not have a job?
Right now, it's just one of those little down spells where I haven't been able to find anything.
What do you mean you haven't been able to find anything? I'm very curious because for example, Jimmy John's the other day, this is just one example. I walked in there. They had plastered all over the restaurant desperate referrals, extra $500 just to refer someone to go in there and make sandwiches or run deliveries. And then I walked into, a ramen place the other day, and they were like, desperately hiring. We need people. $22 an hour. You can start today. Cilantro the other day, $15 an hour, guaranteed plus tips. All these places, luxurious career paths, not necessarily, but places where you would not have to accept charity from other people to live. Why do you not have a job?
I'm not sure. I don't know if they don't like my lack of longevity in my work history, or
so you've been applying to all those places?
None of that you have mentioned, but plenty of restaurants and bars here in town.
Okay.
Indeed, via Craigslist.
Let's think a little more of the, I hate to say it, but I mean, just let's think a little more of the fast food right now. Those places are desperate. If any company is still desperate to hire people in the current economic situation, it is fast service food.
I've applied for Chick-fil-A out in my neck of the woods where I'm at. I haven't heard from them. As far as Indeed's concerned, no one's looked at my application yet or rejected it, so that's a plus.
Okay. Chick-fil-A, I go to Chick-fil-A every now and then. I haven't seen any of the desperate hiring signs at Chick-fil-A. Just any place you go, you could get a job today. For a fact, you and me could walk out this door, drive somewhere, and I could get you a job because they are desperate. I see them constantly. Desperate.
I agree. And the rent on 6th Street, I can rent a private room all to myself for $4.99 a month.
Well, you'd be able to afford that with a job.